Oh, say does that star
And on the floor tonight, a collection of some of the league's brightest young players.
And make no mistake about it, these guys are a work in progress, but the talent is undeniable. Can't wait to see who becomes the alpha dog in this group.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the center, locking down the middle. Now Adams, after the missed three from Karl Anthony Towns. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And so it's Memphis with it. Here's Morant. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Rivers passes to Edwards. That one, no good. Adams, some nice D. The Grizzlies on offense. The Timberwolves secured a spot in the playoffs last season, Greg, and we enjoyed it after they got that emotional win in the play-in game in the Twin Cities over the Clippers. What a night.
And, Kevin, you could tell it meant a lot to the players. This is a team that has struggled for so long, and by getting to the playoffs, this is a step in the right direction.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And Russell gets it to go.
Boy, you look at Russell repeatedly making plays around the rim. His imagination and creativity allow him to do so.
Russell against Morant. Out to Brooks. Here's the three. Minnesota with the rebound. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Right wing. Here's Russell. He shoots again. And here's Edwards from the arc. And the three ball is good.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Taylor Jenkins and I shared a few minutes together. We talked about their defensive strategy facing such an explosive offense. He said, we've done our advanced scouting. We know where they like to get their shot and where they're most effective. The challenge is taking that information and using it out on the court. It's a great test for our players, and I'm eager to see how they respond. Kevin, I'm eager as well. Back to you.
All right, David, sounds like they're very concerned about preventing an early run by their opponent.
No doubt. You don't want to play catch-up if you can avoid it. They're going to lean on their defense to try to keep this game in check.
Yeah, and, you know, it's a tall task. Great offense tends, in most cases, to beat great defense. They've got their work cut out for them.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards.
And he's good on the second.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke, but what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Now here's Morant. Passes it to Bain. Outside for Jackson. 5 to shoot. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And so it's Rivers with it. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 1. 1:53 left in the first quarter. Here's Russell. Here he goes. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Now, here is Russell. To the inside. Here's Gobert. Doesn't go that time. Adams, some nice D. Memphis leading by 3. Morant outside. Into the lane. Here's Brooks. Out to Morant. The turnaround. Misses off the right iron.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Edwards, and finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness, Anthony Edwards. Throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Now here's Morant. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Russell. They trail by 3. Edwards. Great D that time from Bain. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And finished off by Morant.
How about the handles from the young fella? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Outside, Towns. Driving inside.
Towns is especially dangerous when he's cutting to the rim like this. Really good mobility for a big guy.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Grizzlies lead by 3.
Your Timberwolves team.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. You know, Greg, you played on some pretty teams. And you hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it.
Oh,
man. How about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Memphis leading by 3. Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. Over Russell. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Morant's got 8 points.
And with the short area quickness and vertical, Morant can get a good look from mid-range anytime he wants.
Russell kicks to Edwards. Off target from 3-point range.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
Back to Russell. Gobert trying to get open. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Russell.
It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
Morant against Russell. Morant passes to Bain. Brooks outside. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And he plays with swagger, and when Brooks makes plays like that, it just fuels his fire even more.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Memphis?
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
Morant outside. And he slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Out to Russell. Fires the 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. And the Grizzlies leading by 8.
And now in the final year of his contract, D'Angelo Russell trying to get back to that all-star level and the promise that got him that last 4-year deal.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And finished off by Gobert.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Towns with the steal. It's Rivers on the wing. Hangs in the air, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Edwards against Brooks. Pass to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Morant for 3. Timberwolves trail by 6. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Bain. Edwards dishes to Rivers. From downtown, it's hauled in by Adams. Adams has gotten 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Brooks. They get the rebound. Another shot. Outside, Bain. There's the pass to Jackson. Morant right side. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves. Minnesota's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Here's McLaughlin. No good on the 3.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Some nice passing there by Memphis. Adams' shot is off. Timberwolves trail by 6.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Here's McLaughlin. Kicks it out to Prince. And it is good at the buzzer. And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Memphis out in front, up by 3. From Target Center, back in a moment. We've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You have to like what you're seeing from Ja Morant.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
McDaniels is out there with Prince. Then it's Naz Reid. And it's Noel in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Williams comes with a double team. Prince wide open. So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
It's time for T-shirts. Get loud if you need athlete T-shirt fans. Fans, give a round of applause for your Timberwolves dancers.
Here's Noel. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Rebound by Williams.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Outside, Green. Back to Williams. And Williams throws it down.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. McDaniels with the ball. Here's Noel. Drills it from outside. Noel's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Jones. To the middle. Here's Conchar. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at him.
Yeah, really left him no choice there.
Shooting from Memphis.
He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Taking 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Here's McLaughlin. Kicks it to McDaniels. Prince, right side. Pass to McLaughlin. Shot clock at 6. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Here's McDaniels, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Now here's Jones. Not a lot of room. They swipe it. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Prince, the pass to McDaniels. And he hits it to tie the game up.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Conchar, the pass to Jones. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Got a piece of it. And stolen by Williams.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
And it's Williams with the jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
Pass to Conchar. From deep. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's McLaughlin. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And here's Reed. Shot clock at 5. Inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
McDaniels kicks to Reed. Back to McDaniel. And finished off by McDaniels.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Here's Conchar. It's the three-point bomb. Conchar's got 5.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Pass to Noel. From outside the arc. Green with the rebound. Memphis leading. Here's Conchar. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Conchar's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Here's McLaughlin. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's McDaniels. Misses the tray. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Morant against Russell. Outside, Bain. Brooks, the pass to Bain. Morant outside. And the Grizzlies get it back. Memphis moving it around. Bain looking around. That's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. On the wing, Brooks. Here's Morant. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Here's Edwards going inside. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
You know, we've seen them time and time again working themselves to the charity stripe, making a living at the line, basically.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Morant, Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
Oh, the pipe on that through down.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
Morant kicks to Bain. Good, and the nice assist from Morant.
What a deft pass by Morant. He finds a wide open man as quickly as anybody in our league.
Russell passes to Towns. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. A 2-point game. Outside, Bain. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And he knocks down the first one.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Outside, Russell. Down low. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Morant outside. He feeds it to Adams. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Good hustle right there. I love that effort. Just a little late in the act.
For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. To the paint. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Memphis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
High effort play by Morant. He refuses to let the foul stop him from getting the shot up.
And the second free throw, good. Timberwolves trail by 5. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
2 minutes.
Russell from long range. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Towns a screen on Morant. Here's Russell. The shot will not fall. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. It's deflected. Here's Bain. It's rebounded by Towns. Minnesota's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Here's Edwards. Shooting foul. The coach's challenge has been issued. A team like this, on the wire, this is what it's for.
And this is the time now where the officials can review
The previous play is 2 shots.
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
These players are moving, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Town? Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Third personal foul. Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
John Morant at the line for 2.
Second one is good, and both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
That makes it a 2-possession game now. Those could turn out to be vital free throws.
Russell kicks to Edwards for the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. And a wide open look for Bain. And again, Memphis no good. Minnesota's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Oh, he got hacked on the 3-pointer. He'll head to the line.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing.
He makes the second free throw, and that increases their lead to 6. And so he's good in all 3 free throws, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
Russell with a wide open look. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
Wow, talk about saving something for the end. D'Angelo getting it done. You the man.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And the pass to Adams. Back to Morant. In the corner, it's Bain. It's rebounded by Towns. Outside, Edwards. This one for 3. Can't connect. So a close game sees Memphis take this one. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg.
Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning. And we're expecting an intense battle in the front court tonight, Grant. Both teams with a lot of talent in those positions.
You know, B.A., it'll be an interesting matchup here with the talent and size of their front court. It should make this game extra challenging for these squads. They can't just count on being the dominant force down low. They'll have to get a little creative.
A look at the opening lineup for the Cleveland Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Garland with the ball. Pass to Okoro. Out to Garland. 6 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. They grab their own miss. And Allen gets it to go.
You know what? That's all about hustle and a nose for the basketball. Tremendous job on the offensive glass by Jared Allen.
Outside Bain. Here's Brooks. The three is up. Sends it home from three-point land.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Okoro, no good. And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players will also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
Offensive rebound. Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
First personal foul. First team.
The free throw drops for Adams.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Steven.
Good on both. Here's Garland. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Mitchell, plenty of space. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Boy, Jared Allen, what a vertical, what length.
Here's Morant. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Mitchell. Brooks with the rebound.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Allen with it. Checked by Brooks. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Well, this is exactly the kind of position you want Jared Allen shooting from, right? He gets excellent position, makes defenders nervous this close. Good job drawing that foul.
Second free throw, no good. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Right side, Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Now here's Morant. Takes a 3. No luck on that one. And it's Cleveland the other way. Oh, stolen by Morant. Adams, the pass to Morant. Now here's Bain. Jackson on the wing. Back to Bain. Pass to Morant. Launches a 3. That's his third basket in 5 shots. Solid work.
Look at the mechanics on Morant's shot. He can totally trust himself to hit the quick jumper.
Mobley on a screen. Garland for 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Morant. He has 7. Jackson for 3. And there's Adams. That one's good. On the assist by Jackson.
Boy, if Adams can make mid-range jumpers, it opens up the floor for his teammates.
Mobley on a screen. Lets the three fly. And Darius Garland with the three. Garland's got 9 points.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And here's Morant. To the paint. Here's Adams. Oh, rejected by Allen.
Wow, Jared Allen twice on the pipe. Send it back, young sir.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams.
A great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Now here's Garland. He's got 9. Pass to Mitchell. 4-3. Clock at 6. Lets it fly. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Here's Morant. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials getting together here. They may want to review this one.
The previous play is underway.
The question, did he get the basket off in time or not?
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time, though.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And after reviewing the play, it looks like they're overturning the call here. That basket is good. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead. They're up by 1. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And taking a look at the Cavs' performance here, guys, what are your thoughts?
Well, they've really been racking up three-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
On the court right now for Cleveland. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at the 5. Garland for 3. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Garland's got 12 points in the game.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Pass to Bain. Mobley against Jackson. Back to Morant. Launches it. Offensive board.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Garland to 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Morant, the pass to Adams. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession. And we see Mike Miller in the crowd. He won 6th Man of the Year in a Grizzlies uniform.
You know, they could use some of his shooting right now as they're struggling to get it going.
Fast break, Cleveland. Here's Mobley, plenty of space. And that one's long. Memphis has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Here's Brooks. The Cavaliers pull it in. Outside Garland. Pass to Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. Tries again. And Mobley with the layup. Mobley's got his first basket.
We know unequivocally Evan Mobley has length. He's got timing. This guy eats up rebounds.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Kicks it out to Jackson. Fires the 3. On target from range. Jackson's got 8 points. And Doris, last season, only 5 NBA players participated in all 82 games. That's a record low in the league's history.
Well, in addition to that, Brian, consider the previous low was 17, so that's not even close. Now, we know that health and safety protocols contributed to that number, but it is pretty clear we're in the age of load management. What impact is that having on the league in terms of fan base?
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Left side, Garland. Back to Mobley. Here's Mitchell. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. And now it's a 6-point Cavalier lead.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And here in the second quarter of action, as we approach. Oh, okay then.
Yeah, teams try to get physical with Morant, but he shows exceptional body control off the contact.
1:27 left in the second quarter. Outside Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Okoro. Out left to the wing. Garland for three. Sinks it from distance. He's got 18.
Well, Darius Garland clearly in a groove, and his teammates just rely on him to get great production.
Here's Morant. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. Mobley, a screen on Morant. Garland against Morant. Garland, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
Outside Morant. The three. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Outside Garland. Pass to Okoro. 6 on the shot clock. Here's the three. What a performance for Darius Garland. Thanks very much, Allie.
The Grizzlies, 30. The Cavaliers, 35.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Tyus Jones is out there with John Conchar. Then it's Brandon Clark. Then there's Danny Green. And it's Williams in at the power forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
And he's looking to get on a roll here to start the second half.
And I've got to believe that was something they talked about during the break. Get him some good looks into the paint, get into the heart of the defense. Beautiful.
Pass to Stevens. Out to Rubio. Here's Stevens. Back to Rubio. Fires for three. No good on the shot.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
The kick out to Williams. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Robin Lopez. The free throw drops for Williams.
At the line for Memphis, Zion Williams.
So hits one and misses one at the line. The Cavaliers leading. Rubio with the ball. He's picked up by Jones. Rubio passes to LeVert. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Lopez. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Boy, it makes it look easy. Lopez barely has to jump to throw it down.
Outside Jones. Pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. Here's Williams. And no good. And it's Cleveland the other way. Here's Stevens from deep. Jones grabs the board. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. And here's Clark. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And Clark drops them both. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Now Rubio. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And Kevin Love with the 3.
Boy, they've got Kevin Love in catch-and-shoot situations. Turn the lights out. He's that good.
Now here's Jones. Outside, Williams. Over Love. Williams misses.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake. When you think about Karis LeVert, to me, he's a proven scorer in this league already. Absolutely has a knack for getting to the cup and can create room for himself in the mid-range.
From deep. Here's Clark. And that one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
LeVert outside. Pass to Stevens. Outside for LeVert. 3-pointer. It's another 3 for Cleveland. And when you look at LeVert, he's been hindered by injuries throughout his career, Doris.
There's no doubt. In his first 6 seasons, he only had 1 campaign in which he played more than 58 games. The guy has had multiple injuries. He just hasn't been able to catch a break.
Green with the ball. Now LeVert defending. 5 to shoot. Here's Conchar. Off target from 3-point range.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And now the Grizzlies on the run. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Well, Danny Green specializes on the defensive end of the floor, gets the strip, and makes it easy on his teammates.
Rubio against Jones. Love passes to LeVert. There's a screen by Love. There's the triple. Jones grabs the board. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Conchar counted from distance. And now just a 3-point Cleveland lead.
Good play call and good execution. The offense running on all cylinders.
Pass to Stevens. Outside Rubio. Here's Stevens. Green covering. Rubio with the ball. Working on Jones. And it's Lopez with the jam.
Wow, able to survey over the top of defenses as well as squeeze into tight quarters. Rubio is the consummate playmaker.
Here's Jones. Williams from long range. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Outside for Love. That's in there. Rubio with the assist.
3 points.
Rubio's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, Kevin Love understands that the 3 can make all the difference in momentum. You get one, I'm going to answer right back.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Garland with the ball. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. From deep 3-point range. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Grizzlies. Steven Adams checked in for Memphis. Ja Morant comes in for Jones.
Steven Adams.
Memphis trailing here. Here's Morant. To take the lead. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. Garland for 3. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Well, nice rise and fire from range by Darius Garland. The three-point shot so highly valued.
Here's Morant. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to be Evan Mobley. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
I also like how they've played in the painted area. They've made an effort to work on the inside and convert those chances.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Ball's going up the court. Here's Williams. Back to Conchar. Pass to Adams. Here's Conchar. Stolen by Mitchell. And now the Cavaliers on the break. And Mitchell with the slam.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Here's Conchar. And another miss by Memphis.
And you will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Outside Garland. Three-pointer. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Here's Morant. Oh, he gets it to go. 7 of 13 now.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. And here's Garland. Fires the 3. And they recover it. Here's Okoro. Just 5 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple. Memphis has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Basket counts. Now just a 4-point Cleveland lead.
Danny Green has got such big-time experience. He is undeterred in a big moment.
Now Garland. Outside Mitchell. And Danny Green gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Williams. Brooks comes in for Green. And it's Bain in for Conchar. 1:52 left in the fourth. From deep, Mitchell. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Jackson. Outside for Brooks. Jackson, pass to Brooks. The 3. Cavaliers with a rebound.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Garland for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Garland's got 27.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Morant. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting a shot off despite being fouled.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Those are big free throws. Now they need some defensive stops.
56 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Jacks up a 3. That shot is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Now here's Morant. 29 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Pass to Brooks. There's the 3. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. Mitchell with the ball. winning this one. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
tonight, Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Rivers in at the small forward. Cavaliers with the rebound. Here's Garland. Mitchell in the corner. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Outside Edwards. And it's sent back by Allen. Mitchell outside. The three-pointer is right on target. Mitchell's got a couple of threes now in the first for Cleveland.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Timeout call, first of the game for Minnesota. About a minute gone here in the first quarter.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Russell finds Edwards. Out to Russell. Lets the three fly. That shot off the mark. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Mitchell passes to Okoro. There's the three. And it's Mitchell missing. I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past. Just keep evolving as a team.
Now Towns. After D'Angelo Russell's three-pointer that didn't go. And Darius Garland picks up the foul.
Team foul.
That's his first foul. Here is Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. And Allen with the block.
Allen with the range and the length to block shots anywhere on the floor.
Here's Mitchell. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
And Mitchell drops them both. We talked about it, Richard. The city of Cleveland eternally grateful to LeBron for winning them a title back in 2016.
And so is the franchise, but it's understandable why these players want to be given respect on what they've done for this team since he left, especially considering the recent success they've had with this young crew.
Three-pointer. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mitchell's got 11.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's Garland after D'Angelo Russell's bucket. Outside Garland. And the layup's good off the glass.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. It was only, let's do this.
Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
And this is Edwards' game. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
And he makes all 3. And so it's Cleveland with it. Garland with it. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And another 3 for Cleveland.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's Rivers. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Out to Russell. Gobert with a screen for Russell from the arc. And Okoro pulls it down.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from three.
A slam dunk by Garland.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now, here is Russell. Edwards inside, covered by Mitchell.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Russell against Garland. Launches it. That one doesn't drop. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Russell passes to Edwards. It's deflected. On the wing, Mitchell. He's got 14. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 11. Deflects the pass. Mobley against Russell. Mobley left side. And he converts the layup.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Can he support?
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Garland. And it's Okoro in at the three, the small forward. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And so here's Cleveland. This is the most they've led by 13 points. Here's Allen. Gets it out to Garland. Pass to Okoro. Just 5 on the clock. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Right side Towns. A double clutch. And the layup is up and in.
Improving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
Now Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Mobley outside. The wide open look here for Garland. Okoro kicks to Garland. And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That's his first foul. And the NBA in recent years has gone from measuring players' height in shoes to now, Richard, just in socks. Like, for instance, Draymond Green went from 6'7" to 6'6", although he'll probably argue that with you. Did you get shorter without shoes?
I was one of the rare players that actually rounded lower. I was 6'6" and 3/4 without shoes on, so I would probably be closer to 6'9" with shoes and socks and orthotics. So, you know, look, I was one of the honest ones, so I have no issue with them bringing it back down. So it's fine. I'm glad they're changing it up and we're getting accurate numbers.
Here's Edwards. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. Here's Garland, picks one up.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on two things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
Richard, for the Cavs, the progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognize it. He was third in most improved player voting and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
Mobley, wide open, bangs home the trifecta. Mobley's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs. Rivers passes to Gobert. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. He's off on that one.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Garland surveying the D. He dishes it to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly to the throwdown.
Outside Edwards. Second shot opportunity. Stolen by Mitchell. 3-on-3. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed on both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And the Timberwolves call time.
It's your Cavs Powerhouse Dance Team.
Timberwolves trail by 18. Outside Russell to halt the run. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Mobley dishes to Okoro. Mobley sets the pick for Okoro. And there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist from Okoro. Mobley's got 9 points now in the quarter. One area Isaac Okoro has shown lots of growth, Richard, is in his defense.
Yeah, he's becoming a talented stopper. You got to find ways to get on the floor, and defense is one of them. It's something you can tell he's worked on, but there's just something about his natural ability and the way he's leaned into it.
Mitchell against Edwards. Here's Okoro. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. He's made all 5 of his attempts at the line so far.
His offensive approach tonight has been aggressive, and it's paid off with a lot of trips to the line.
The Cavaliers leading by 18. 1:06 left in the first half of the game. Mitchell wide open. Off target with his 3. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Here's Edwards. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. For 3, Mitchell. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 7 rebounds in the game. Edwards inside, covered by Mitchell. Good on the bucket, and 11 points for Anthony Edwards. Mitchell against Edwards. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Towns for 3. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Allen surveying the D. Here's Mitchell. No good with the layup. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers.
With the score, your Cavaliers 33, the Timberwolves 15.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
On the court for Minnesota, McDaniels is out there with Taurean Prince. Then there's Reed, and it's Noel in the shooting guard position. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the two-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believe in ourselves. Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
The Cavaliers leading by 18. Rubio outside. To the right side. To the left wing. Well, wide open look for Love. Off target from outside. The Timberwolves shooting around 24%. Not a good showing here. McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Rubio outside. Out to the right wing. Osman, the pass to Love. Lock at 6. Picked his pocket. Here's Noel. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Cleveland has gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Now here's LeVert. He's guarded closely, and that one is good. LeVert's got 4 points this quarter.
And got to push LeVert out of that area because he's very comfortable looking to score from there.
Kicks it to McDaniels from past the arc. The shot comes out. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Now here's LeVert. The pass to Osman. Back to Love. Passes to Osman. The three. And it's Kevin Love with the three. Love's got his first 3 points of the game.
You know, Love can do more than just catch and shoot, but it's the area that he's most comfortable in.
Here's Prince over in the corner, McDaniels. And that one goes out of bounds. As touched by Prince.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
The Cavaliers leading by 21.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
1:58 left to play here in the third. And Rubio kicks to Love. That's good. It's Rubio with the assist. Love's got 5 now.
A true veteran. Love is that experienced voice that every team needs.
Good. That one on target from Noel.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Now, here's Rubio. He's guarded closer. Love the pass to LeVert. And Rubio kicks to Osman. And another three for Cleveland.
And an eye, 4.9. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Reed with it. Lopez is there. And he jams it with authority.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Now, here's Rubio. Guarded closer. Love outside. Rubio looking around. It's LeVert on the wing. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Cleveland the rebound. They double team Love. Intense shot and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Just a savvy move by Love, pulling the defender in close and creating a lot of contact on the shot.
And in the back half of his career, Kevin Love has found joy playing in this new role.
He's embraced a leadership role off the bench by encouraging his teammates and playing with great energy. Plus, he can still fill it up offensively, especially from deep.
So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers cruising into the quarter.
Your Cavaliers, Houston.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Garland dishes to Mitchell. Mobley outside. And he recovers it. Outside Garland. Mobley, a screen on Russell. The 3 from Garland. Timberwolves trail by 19 from deep three-point range. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 6th rebound on the night, so the wing on the left. Garland with it, now guarded by Towns. And it's Mitchell missing. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Edwards drives in, and he makes that one.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Mitchell against Edwards. Mitchell outside. Takes the 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Rivers. Timberwolves passing it around. There's Russell with the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Good form on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable.
Garland against Russell. Here's Allen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
Jared Allen has become the cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
And Allen drops them both. And talking about Jared Allen, he sure has improved his offensive numbers in recent years.
Yeah, the average in scoring just keeps going up, averaging a double-double 3 of the last 4 seasons. Impressive young center to keep your eyes on.
The Cavaliers leading by 16. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the 3rd quarter. And Russell puts up a deep 3. And the 3 off target.
You know what? He's got to look to get other guys involved. The 3-point stroke is off.
Kicks it out to Garland. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul.
2nd team foul.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the 4th. And here is Mitchell. Fires for 3.
And as a defender, Edwards' speed and agility make him tough to shake. No easy shots with him on you.
Rivers can't get it to go.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
Allen with the screen for Mitchell.
2 minutes.
Kicks it out to Garland. And a miss there on the triple. Timberwolves trail by 16. And here's Edwards from the arc. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
Cleveland ball.
There's a minute 47 left in the 4th. Edwards against Mitchell. Outside Garland. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Team foul.
There's a minute 34 left here in the 4th quarter. Garland finds Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Garland's got 6 assists now in the game.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Cavaliers.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they'd sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Donovan Mitchell.
We certainly got to see his best effort on offense, attacking the defense without fear and grabbing a lot of buckets.
Here's Rivers. The Timberwolves again can't hit. 44 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Allen outside, puts up a three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Here's Russell. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team.
For us tonight, folks, we get to see two teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Rivers in at the 3 spot. Now here's Russell. Outside Edwards. Over Bain. And the ball out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards.
This is what we talk about, value in each possession, avoiding those kinds of mistakes.
Moran against Russell. Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves. Recording their second winning season since 2005. Getting on track for future success.
Now here's Towns. 6 to shoot. Over Jackson. That one a little long.
That was the best he could do. Just fade a little bit, try and get a clean look, but the defense was right on him.
Adams, the pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. Pass to Bain. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. So what do you think the keys are that can help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game. But I think it's really the intangibles. Building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team. Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it. And he believes he can.
And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Outside for Morant. On the wing, Brooks. Pass to Adams. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Outside Edwards. Driving in. Ooh, good work defensively by Adams.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
If you look back to the Grizzlies postseason last year, there's one thing to remember. For most of their core guys, that was only their second trip to the playoffs.
Well, for that very young Grizzlies team, I'm thinking that playoff experience last year was invaluable, Smitty.
B.A., no question. For every playoff game a young player gets under his belt, the more prepared he is for the next playoff run.
Pure from three-point range.
A volume three-point shooter. The coaching staff encourages Russell to fire away.
Russell against Moran. And he buries his first look.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now here's Edwards. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Edwards got 5 now.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Moran against Russell. Outside for Brooks. Fast break, Minnesota. And Edwards slams it in.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
Outside Moran. Outside Bain. Outside for Brooks. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Towns up top. Pass to Gobert. Here's Rivers. Puts up a 3. Brooks with the rebound. For Memphis, they've gone 5 of 5 in this quarter. Solid. Nails it from beyond the arc. 5 points in the game.
A stellar shooter from downtown. All Bain needs is a little space, and he's ready to fire.
Here's Towns. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson. And they'll keep possession. Offensive rebound. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
You see how seriously Gobert takes rebounding, just getting after it. Great activity.
Russell against Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Russell, the pass to Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Now Morant, 6 points for him. Pass to Jackson. Outside Morant. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Grizzlies out in front, leading. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies?
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point. Doing a great job. I saw it.
Wow.
And he saw it.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Outside Bain. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
He was all over that pass. That's a cautionary tale.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that. To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Towns for three. The offensive rebound. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
It doesn't get any easier than that for Rudy Gobert. His size is sometimes overpowering.
Outside Morant. And it's good. 2 points. Morant's got 8 points.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Here's Edwards. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
And that's something for the team's fans and for his highlight reel.
Morant against Russell. Morant with the slam!
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. Ja Morant has people on skates.
And Edwards slams it in.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Morant, the pass to Brooks. And they say to win big, sometimes you have to sacrifice. Tell us exactly what that means, though, in basketball terms, Benny.
What it means, B.A., as a player, you might have to accept a more defined role. Most players grew up as the best player on their team. When you're on a contending team, sometimes you have to just star in your role.
Here's Morant. And they pick up 2. And now a 7-point Memphis lead.
Elite ball handler who can hit from every spot on the floor. Morant lighting them up tonight.
Here's Edwards. He takes it in. And Edwards slams it in.
Playing from behind, it's amazing he chose to dunk with that higher difficulty rating.
Yeah, no question. That was a stellar move with plenty of swagger. Jackson can't get it to go.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
Back to Edwards. Stolen by Bain. And up the court come the Grizzlies on the break. Oh, throw it down!
Can you say elevation?
Quick hands from Desmond. Coming up with that steal. Beautiful.
The 3 from Russell. The shot that time not on target. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Morant, pass to Jackson. And here's Adams. Back to Jackson. Outside for Morant. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
This guy is excited to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
And here's Edwards outside. That's no good. Now he's 7 for 9. Memphis has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Inside. We've got 1:08 left in the second period. Pass to Rivers. Now here's Towns. The 3 is up. That's no good. He's 0 for 4. The Timberwolves have gotten 5 of their first 11 shots to fall here in the second quarter. Here's Rivers. Brooks defending. Let's go with a 3. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Not a pure shooter in the classic sense, but Rivers is a threat out there if you give him any room.
He shoots it, lets it fly. Oh, he's been lethal. Connecting again, making him 9 for 9.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Edwards against Bain. Edwards can't hit.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yes, you do, but it's a dilemma. If you get a great look earlier in the clock, do you take it?
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
He can't hit that time. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight.
The Timberwolves, 27. And put your hands together and get loud for the Cavaliers.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
On the court for the Timberwolves, Taurean Prince is out there with McDaniels. Then there's Naz Reid, then it's Jordan McLaughlin, and it's Noel in at the shooting guard. Outside Jones. Pass to Conchar. Fires from deep. He buries it from 3. Conchar's got his first 3 points of the game.
I like that approach, playing inside out, forcing the defense to scramble.
From behind the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound. Outside Jones. Outside Williams. And they get it back. Here's Conchar. Off the mark there with a 3.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Here's McDaniels. Second chance shot. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
Memphis has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Now here's Jones. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Here's Conchar. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 12. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. Back to Noel. The 3-ball. Rebounded by Green. Memphis has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Jones, the pass to Clark. Back to Jones. Outside, Williams. Sinks the tray. Williams has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
The defense decides to gamble off him, and he cashes in.
Noel. No good that time. And it's Memphis the other way. Outside Jones.
Hey, yo, right here.
Green in the post. Here's Conchar. And it's off from 3-point range. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. McDaniels from long range. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. from the arc. Prince grabs the miss. The Timberwolves really having a tough go here. Here's Noel. Another miss by Minnesota. Memphis has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Williams passes to Clark.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Oh, Clark with the slam.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
On the wing, Noel. To halt the run. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Noel's got 4 points in the quarter.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Outside Jones. Down low. Back to Conchar. It's Williams. High post. 6 on the shot clock. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Williams has got 5.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
This is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Outside Edwards. The fadeaway. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
Very surprising. He gets the ball where he wants it in a decent matchup.
Pass to Conchar. Back to Jones. On the wing, Conchar. The three-pointer off the mark.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Shot is good by Edwards.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please. That's terrible.
Russell against Jones. 23 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Nails it from 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. And here's Edwards outside. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer.
And so it's Memphis up 14 as we wrap up the quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
This is what you need your floor general to do. Take charge, lead by example, unselfish play.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter. But stranger things have happened. They've got Tyus Jones. He's out there with John Conchar. Green out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Williams in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Minnesota's shooting about 43% in this one. Russell finds Towns. From downtown, Grizzlies with the rebound. 17 points was their biggest margin. Outside Jones. To the inside. Good chance here for Clark. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. And the Grizzlies lead by 16. Pass to Edwards. On the take. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. So Memphis ends up going with a new group. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Grizzlies.
Something I've noticed is how aggressive they've been on driving the basketball. Time and time again, they've turned cracks in the defense into points.
Yeah, another thing you notice are all the assists. The ball just has energy, and everyone is getting involved.
And the bucket is good.
Watch how Adams puts his physique to work, grinding up the defense and finding an inside shot.
Outside Edwards. Beyond the arc. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
On the wing, Rivers. Here's Russell. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Russell. Going inside, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
Fourth quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. And Gobert with a block. Here's Rivers. Outside Edwards. Back to Rivers. Second shot opportunity. Outside for Russell. This one for three. The rebound by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Brooks outside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the final quarter. He drops it from range.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Gobert outside Edwards. Pass to Rivers. Back to Edwards. From outside the arc. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Working hard, beating everyone to the ball. He does this night in and night out.
Personal foul. First team foul.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. And here's Morant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Grizzlies.
Check out their assist numbers.
They didn't get stuck in isolation. They got the ball to the guys who had the best matchups.
And what a huge performance it was for Ja Morant.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose.
Outside Bane. For three. Takes the three. They get it again. Brooks outside. Outside Morant. Another shot. That one doesn't drop. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. The shot by Russell, no good. Brooks with it. Jackson outside. Back to Brooks. Outside Morant. Puts up a three. And Brooks with a basket on the assist by Morant.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And so it's the Grizzlies taking... Thanks for joining us here on 2K. Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, B.A. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. Now here's Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Back to Brooks. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
I tell you, it always feels great getting those first points on the board.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Morant against Garland. Outside for Brooks. And the officials call a traveling violation.
Cleveland ball.
And here comes Cleveland.
Coming out of high school, Evan Mobley was a 5-star recruit. He had his pick of college programs, and he finally settled on USC.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Morant. Count it. And it was brief, but Mobley's college career was filled with accolades, Doris.
There's no doubt, B.A. How about this? In just 1 year with the Trojans, Mobley wins Pac-12 Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, of course, and Defensive Player of the Year. That's quite a triple crown.
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. From deep, Mitchell. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Outside Bain. Back to Morant. And the layup is good off the glass.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Garland against Morant. Another miss by Garland. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. The open shot, Morant. And another basket for Memphis.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
The 3 is up. Out to Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Kept alive. Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Well, so often we're talking about Jared Allen's length, and he does it nicely on the offensive glass right there.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Good, and the setup by Morant.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Morant against Garland. Pass to Okoro. Now Garland. Okoro on the wing. From deep, Mobley. Here's Allen. On the wing, Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. Knocks down the long J.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
Here's Morant. Outside for Brooks. Right side Bain. And he goes in for the dunk. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
Pass to Okoro. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. 3-pointer, Brooks. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
We've watched Morant get so good at this. Instinctively spots the opening and feeds a really good shooter.
Garland against Morant. Fires from deep. That's good from Allen. On the assist by Garland. Allen's got 5 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Morant. There's Jackson with the 3. Knocks down the triple.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
Outside Garland from behind the arc. And the Cavaliers, another three.
And this early scoring is as much about the lackluster defense as it is about either team's offense.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Morant outside. Second chance effort. Here's Bain. Misses the jumper from the wing. Now here's Allen. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Grizzlies out in front.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Allen in at center, filling out the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Brooks outside. Pass to Bain. The turnaround, Jay. Goes back up. Here's Adams. Bain with it. That bucket makes him 3 for 5.
Well, Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
Garland for 3. They get it back. Here's Okoro. The 3 from Mitchell. Adams grabs the miss. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Bain, the pass to Morant. Over Mitchell. Outside Bain. 5 on the clock. And the 3 off target. The Cavs trailing. For 3, Allen. The rebound by Jackson. Outside Morant. Brooks from outside. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Adams, the pass to Brooks. The drive by Morant. And here's Jackson. Second chance shot. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And now it's a 5-point Memphis lead.
And that's part of what makes Jackson Jr. so dangerous. He's great inside, but can also shoot from the perimeter.
To the middle. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Mobley's got his first points of the game. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or 2 on your team to be successful.
The Grizzlies have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Allen with it, guarded by Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's Bain. And it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3 ball.
1:44 left to play in the second quarter. Pass to Okoro. Back to Garland. Here's Okoro. Brooks defending. From deep, Mitchell. The shot, no good.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Out to the right wing. Here's Adams. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 6 assists now in the game. Outside Garland. The 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Morant. and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Mobley finds Allen. Back to Mobley. 41 seconds left to play in the second quarter. From deep, Bane. And his 5th basket. Now 5 for 8. Looking comfortable out there.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Now here's Garland. 6 points for him. Pass to Allen. A shot to stop the drought. And Okoro gets it to go. Okoro's gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
Inside, Okoro can really make trouble for the defense. He's got that combination of strength and agility.
Here's Morant.
And then Morant with the jam. And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to shoot. And so it's Memphis now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. And more. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, you gotta like what we're seeing from Desmond Bane.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. They've got John Conchar. Also Tyus Jones out there. Green out there with Brandon Clark. And it's Williams in at the 4 spot. Hits the three-pointer.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Jones against Rubio. Pass to Osman. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Memphis has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line on this one. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Love a screen on Green. Osman. Cleveland gets it back. Love passes to Lopez. Gets the 3 ball to go. Lopez has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Jones. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Pass to Clark. Back to Jones. Uses the glass on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 12.
Well, the defense wants to keep the ball out of that area. Why? Because if it gets in there, most players are going to finish.
Now here's Love. Williams defending. Outside for Love. There's the triple. Can't get it to drop. And it's Memphis the other way. And here's Clark for 3. They get it back. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Outside Rubio. Misses off the left iron. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Williams from long range. The Cavaliers pull it in. Love with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Pass to Rubio. Back to Love. Launches a 3. Jones grabs the board. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
His first team foul.
The free throw drops for Williams.
Zaire Williams, 2 shots.
It's both from the stripe. The Cavaliers have gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. Rubio against Jones. Outside Love. Pass to Lopez. Here's LeVert. Lopez passes to Love. 4 on the clock. From downtown. Second chance effort. And the layup good by Lopez. Lopez has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Boy, just always aggressive under the rim. Robin Lopez earning his keep tonight.
Here's Conchar. He's checked by LeVert. Rebounded by Lopez. And if they're going to make a move, this is a good time to start.
And there's still plenty of time, but they definitely don't want to let this game get too far out of hand.
Back to LeVert. Outside Love. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Grizzlies.
Memphis ball.
1:14 left in the third. Clark, the pass to Williams. Here's Jones. The kick out to Williams. For three. Drills it from deep. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Rubio with the ball. Guarded now by Williams.
His first team foul.
52 seconds left in the third quarter. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Well, Karis LeVert, the vertical is special. That is nicely done.
Rubio against Jones. Pass to Williams. Takes a three. And again, it's Memphis with a three.
Well, he showed right there. This guy capable of making shots, especially if you leave him that wide open.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Outside for LeVert. The three ball. Grizzlies with the rebound. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Clark outside. Pass to Williams. Outside for Green. Back to Williams. And so it's Memphis feeling confident. 18-point lead to win that quarter.
Please give a big round of applause.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Osman at small forward with Love at the 4. Ricky Rubio is out there with Karis LeVert. And it's Lopez in at the 5, down low. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Morant, no good. Well, Cleveland's shooting at about 34% here in this game. And the shot is good by Garland.
Boy, the speed in the open floor of Darius Garland, and how about the decision-making? So impressive.
Morant against Garland. To the right side. The 3 from Bain. Ooh, making his presence felt here. He's now 6 for 9 in this game.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
The 3 from Mitchell knocks it down from distance.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own 3. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Morant, the pass to Bain. Good, and the setup by Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 18.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 3 to open the fourth quarter. Lots of room. Shots good by Morant.
Yeah, the quickness of Morant makes him tough to cover. He's able to pull up on a moment's notice.
Garland with the ball. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Outside for Mitchell. Clock at 6. Down low. Allen can't get it to go.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Outside Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. And Mitchell with the slam.
Well, you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Garland against Moran. Jackson on the wing. Outside Bain. Pass to Adams. Shoots over Allen. And it's Adams missing. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Here's Okoro. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Of course, we hear a lot about how much space Isaac Okoro can cover at the defensive end.
It's important, B.A. Here we have an agile, athletic defender who's got length to bother those elite shooters, the quickness to cut off penetration. He can jump passing lanes. Being this kind of defensive player is critical in the league.
Allen on the wing. Stolen by Jackson. Up top, Morant, guarded by Garland. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Now Morant. A minute 31 left in the final quarter. Bain, no good. And it's Cleveland's ball.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Grizzlies.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And as most people predicted, the defense, even though they were keying on him, had no answers for Ja Morant.
Well, unselfish basketball. His ability to create for others has been the story of this game.
Mobley passes to Garland. 6 to shoot. Pass to Mitchell. This one for 3. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. And here are the Grizzlies now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. We've got 33 seconds left in the game. Garland, no good. Jackson, the pass to Brooks. From deep. That one's good from Bain on the assist by Brooks. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. The 3 from Mitchell. Can't hit that one.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a 3 of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play your game, not theirs.
From deep 3-point range. And so it's the Grizzlies taking care of business in this one. Boy, this crowd has to be
matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. In at small forward and power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low. Now, here's Mitchell. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Oh, a fearless play by Mitchell. Sinks his shot while being fouled, and now he'll get to the line.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. It's a three-point game. Pass to Rivers. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Now, here's Garland. And there's the pass to Okoro. Garland kicks to Mobley. 5 on the clock. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. Hands it from downtown. Mitchell's got 6.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Edwards inside. Covered by Mitchell. Gobert in the corner. Pass to Russell. Lets it go from deep. Buries the long-range jumper.
Good form on the jump shot. Russell's ability to stretch the floor makes him even more valuable.
Garland against Russell. Garland the pass to Mobley. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Mitchell. Rebound Minnesota.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Outside Edwards. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And don't let Edwards' position fool you. Anthony is built like a linebacker. That upper body strength helps him down low.
Now, here's Garland. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call. He will shoot 2. And with Darius Garland, the first All-Star game appearance was so special for him.
Yeah, playing in that 2022 game in his home arena in Cleveland. And he played for Team LeBron. That also helped. Garland has some highlight reel plays. He scored 13 points. He's pretty good coming off the bench. He's proving that he belongs with the NBA's best.
Minnesota shooting their first free throw of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Russell kicks to Edwards. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Outside, Towns. Back to Edwards. And he comes up with the deuce. Edwards got 5.
How about the quick eyes there from Towns? Finds a hole in the defense and exploits it there with a nice find.
Garland dishes to Allen. And there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Russell passes to Rivers. Russell kicks to Edwards. Towns a screen on Garland. Edwards dishes to Towns. Can't cash in from close range. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for Cleveland. They trail by 1. And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
1:37 left in the first. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. In the corner, Okoro with it. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Now here's Edwards. Good on the shot. 7 points in the game.
Well, he is looking confident Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Garland against Russell. Mobley wide open. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
Russell kicks to Edwards. The dish now to Rivers. Passes it to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, an incredible offensive force. Towns showing that strength and touch off. This guy can do it all.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota. But out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout.
Who wants a t-shirt out there? Let me hear you.
Trail by 4. Outside Edwards. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Edwards with the stop.
Flying high. Anthony Edwards, ladies and gents, cleared for takeoff.
Outside Garland. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
For Cleveland, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this game.
And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet.
And a deep three from Russell. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 5. From Target Center, back in a moment.
Your Timberwolves to Sand City.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers. The Timberwolves trail. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Rivers in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Towns. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Cleveland leading by 5. Outside Garland. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank, Greg, dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Now, here's Mitchell. Anthony Edwards unable to get his last shot to go in. And there's the foul. It's on Towns.
Karl Anthony
It's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd personal foul. 1st team foul.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone.
Stealing a ball in the NBA, it takes more than quickness. It takes smarts. Run it.
Here's Edwards, and it's sent back by Mitchell.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with, and that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Gobert drops them both. Cleveland leading by 5. Now Garland. 6 points for him. Towns with the steal. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Reverses. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Russell. Towns has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
and one of the offensive forces in the league. When Towns wants to score, it is really hard to keep him from his spots.
Now, here's Garland. And the rejection by Towns.
And when it's his focus, Towns is a very good shot blocker, both on ball and as a help defender. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And it's the Cavaliers with the ball after the basket by Minnesota.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Edwards looking it over. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Here is Russell following the score by Cleveland. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 3 in the basket from Towns.
And how about the agility of Towns? Cutting with purpose there after setting the screen. Great display of his basketball IQ.
Now, here's Garland. 6 points for him. Mobley kicks to Okoro. 6 to shoot. Back to Mobley.
2 minutes
Shoots over Towns.
2 minutes.
Offensive rebound. Pass to Okoro. Mitchell with it. Now defended by Gobert. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things. The refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And Edwards drops them both. 1:44 left to play here in the second quarter. Garland against Russell. Mitchell looking it over. That shot off, so Minnesota will take it the other way. Now here's Rivers. Outside Edwards. And there's the feed to Towns. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. A new lineup here for the Timberwolves.
Substitution on the board.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. 58 seconds left now here in the second. Mitchell, and then Mitchell with the dunk.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger.
Screen by McDaniel. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Now, here's Mitchell. 11 points in the game. 20 seconds left here in the second. McDaniels passes to Reed. Inside, Prince finds Reed. Here's Noel. Shot clock at 5. The pass to McDaniels. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
The Timberwolves shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. That free throw missing.
Jaden McDaniel.
That one drops. He ties it up. Just 4 seconds left in the first half. Here's Osman. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. All right, thank you, David. And folks,
29. The Cleveland Cavaliers. 29.
second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
So on the floor for Cleveland, Osman in at the forward with Love joining him. Karis LeVert is out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Lopez in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now, here's Rubio. He had a nice open look right there. Love's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This demonstrates how confident Kevin Love is. He knows how dangerous he can be off the catch.
Here's McDaniels, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry, my mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
And it's LeVert missing. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Noel. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Cavaliers ball.
And so here's Cleveland. Rubio outside, driving in, and rejection by McDaniel. Pass to Noel for 3. The shot, no good. And Cleveland the other way now. Here's Osman. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And the first one at the line is good. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Allen's checked in for Lopez. Evan Mobley comes in for Kevin Love. Mitchell, he's checked in for Karis LeVert. And it's Garland in for Ricky Rubio. Now here's Edwards. He's got 11. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Outside, Towns. Mitchell against Edwards.
And we are seeing tonight why Edwards was selected first overall. Anthony has a special ability to score.
Here's Mitchell. Gobert with the block. And stolen by Mobley. Driving to the basket. And the rejection by Towns. The wide open look here for Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And so it's Towns with it. Brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 1. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Outside Garland. Allen, a screen on Russell. Lock at 6. Towns with the steal. Russell against Garland. Outside Russell. He feeds it to Towns.
2 minutes.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gas like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Garland kicks to Osman. Back to Garland. To the inside. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one.
Third team foul.
First one falls for him. Okoro's checked in for Jetty Osman. And Edwards drops them both. The Cavaliers trail by 3. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Mitchell against Edwards. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Russell with it. He dishes it to Towns. Good D by Mobley. Cleveland's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. To end the cold streak, and the jumper is on the mark. 9 points for Evan Mobley.
Finding and taking those opportunities. Mobley does a good job of not passing up that good mid-range shot.
Towns down low. Mobley's there. Cavaliers trailing. And here is Garland. Passes it to Okoro. Kicks it out to Mitchell. 5 to shoot. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
And the coaching staff loves this. Mitchell being assertive on offense and just imposing his will.
Mitchell against Edwards. Can't connect from short range. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass. Flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. 2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Rivers in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now Edwards. Following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Gobert lays it up off the glass. Gobert's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Timberwolves. Garland looking it over. Dishes to Allen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on D'Angelo Russell.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior. And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Edwards, that's good. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now, here's Mitchell. Mobley outside. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And it's Allen slamming it down.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Edwards inside, covered by Mitchell, stolen by Okoro. Mitchell against Edwards. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. Back to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Now here's Okoro. He's guarded by Rivers. Missed inside. Here's Edwards. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And this is Edwards' game, man. When he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense. Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot? Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
Now the pass to Okoro. With the drive and the rejection by Towns. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Edwards dishes to Towns. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
And that is a big loss for this team. This game's still in the balance, and he's someone they always want in there at crunch time.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Wade's checked in. And the Cavaliers call time here.
Are your Minnesota Timberwolves Dancers.
Kevin Love's checked in for Cleveland. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He wants them to maintain their balanced attack, but he told them he's doing a great job of finding space out on the perimeter, which has led to all those good shots. He likes the rhythm and the flow of this offense. He just told them, keep shooting it with confidence. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Garland. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Gobert with the block. Rivers looking over the floor. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Garland finds Mitchell. Back to Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mitchell's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your stars. Mitchell delivering.
So inside, guarded by Garland. Towns, wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Towns has got the lead up to 3 now for the Timberwolves. Garland against Russell. Garland kicks to Love. Back to Garland. That's to Okoro. Kicks it out to Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. 51 seconds left in the game. Here's Russell. Money!
And there's the punchline. Russell delivers it on point in style.
Russell against Garland. Mitchell up top. Shoots the 3. Again, Mitchell missing.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. From deep. No good. And so Minnesota takes the win. Probably. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks.